So I have a gray hair. So I was thinking, like, no one prepares you for that. Like, no one warned you that when you first start getting gray hairs, it's going to look like lint.
You thought it was lint this whole time?
No, it looks like lint, though.
No, I knew it was a gray hair. I mean, you can tell the difference between...
No, now that you know it's a gray hair.
No, that's not. That's just the glare.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, at first you're not even sure, but, like, because it's just one hair, maybe if I zoom in into it. But, like, from far away, it just looks like lint. When people are looking at your faces, I'm sure they're thinking, guy has something in his beard, he doesn't know it.
You know what I hate about people? They won't say nothing about it. You know, just
They're too polite?
Too polite. All right? I will tell somebody if they got something on their face or if they got something in their teeth.
You cover your face. People got to see your face. You put all this effort in your beard. You might as well show it.
It's not cleaned up yet, though.
It's not?
No.
That's not clean?
No. I like it groomed well where I can, like, shape it.
Has anyone commented on your beard and how unkempt it is?
No. Dad actually loves my beard. He doesn't want me to grow it any longer than this. He said, this is perfect. This fits your face perfectly.
Yeah,
I was like,
but like a good Muslim man has a big beard.
I ain't worried about that. I want to see how far I can get.
But you were saying people don't mention when you have...
Yeah, people are too afraid or they're
being polite.
No, that's not polite.
They don't want to mention
I think it's more polite if you tell somebody.
No, to them, it's like criticism is impolite.
No, I think they're just too afraid to confront somebody if it's an awkward moment.
Too. Well, it's not.
It's more polite to actually say something than not say it.
No,
because I think it's rude. And then, let's say 30 minutes from now, you go to the bathroom and you see it and nobody said anything about it. How do you feel about it?
They're not your friends. They're not friends.
They ain't real ones. They're not real ones. All right?
No, I mean, like, okay, there was food in your mouth. Who cares?
Yeah, but common courtesy is like...
That's not common, clearly.
Okay. You're right. It's not common. But it's it would be courteous of that individual to actually mention it.
No, I know.
That's why I will tell somebody if somebody has something in their teeth or there's something on their face, oh my God, I told a stranger, yo, I think you have some lint, like siblings. They'll tell you exactly, right?
Yeah, but we clown on each other all the time, so we don't have a problem being like...
We can because we know we've known each other all our lives. So you have that comfortability when it comes to the family. So you have no problem saying anything you want to say without worrying about how they feel. Strangers is the exact opposite.
It depends. Like
I'm not talking about from your experience. I'm talking about generally.
No. I think
most
it depends.
People. I'm talking about generally. Most people would be afraid to mention anything.
I think most people just don't care. If they're a stranger, they don't care.
No.
And if they're
afraid to confront somebody, I promise you that, because they don't want to confront a stranger and tell them, not trying to embarrass them, but at the same time, not trying to make him like stand out when they have something on their face or on their teeth or something that maybe their fly is open or anything like that. I would tell someone
like, what? All right, what about like their laces aren't tied or they're?
I would say, hey man, don't trip. Your shoes are untied.
Okay, but I mean, I feel like anybody would say that
because that's the smallest thing compared to.
So there are things that people would.
There's levels though.
Levels, yeah.
Yeah, shoes is the least.
Yeah, because it's just
shoes. Ain't nobody worried about shoes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something personal, like on their face or on their hair. Something doesn't look right. Why don't you just mention it?
Well, I mean, no one's mentioned my gray hair.
No, that doesn't even count.
No, but
that's
I mean, like, it looks like... No, but it looks like lint, though. That's the thing.
No, they would look closely, like, from this distance. I can see that it's not.
I know, but, like, just going out, whatever, it looks like lint. Like, you don't know that you have something on it.
You look like you just don't have your beard kept. And it could be lint in there because you don't keep your beard
That's possible, too. But I'm just saying, like, when you get your first gray hair, no one tells you it's going to look weird because there's only one. If there's a lot, if there's a lot, then it's like, oh, it blends in, okay? It, like, melds. It's like a blend. But, like, if it's just one, like, imagine you had one red hair. Like, it stands out.
Okay, so now every time you look in the mirror, that's the first thing you look at?
No, I'm just saying, like, it just stands out. And people, like, the awkward transitions of life, like when you're a teenager, people don't tell you, okay, you're going to get super horny, but you're going to be surrounded by all these girls, and you might get random boners. People don't tell you that. There's all these things, like, as you grow, or like when you get older, you can't push your body as much. People don't tell you that. You're going to start getting injuries. You can't do all-nighters anymore.
Actually, I have strangers telling me, like, hey,
strangers?
They tell me, hey, don't get old. I was like, what do you mean?
They're like, what?
Yeah.
Don't get old?
Yeah, because, okay, so they ask me what my name is, I tell them AK. They're like, oh, I get it. I'm like, no, it's not because of that. It's just because it's a shorter version of my name. They're like, okay, well, don't get old. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not...
Older people say that to me. They're like, don't get old because you won't be able to do things that you're able to do right now. It's like, don't get old. It's like a joke, though. It's not like something serious.
But like, people don't give you the details like, all right, yeah, your fucking knees are going to hurt when you go for a run.
No, they do. They pretty much go into detail like, I can't walk. I got to use one of those motorized carts. to actually sit in and move around, you don't want to do all of that. It might seem fun, but it's not. They start, going to detail.
You had a conversation like that with somebody?
Hell
Someone's
yeah.
like, don't become so old that you get into a motorized cart.
Yeah.
They go, what the fuck? Who are these people?
You know where I work at.
Oh, so these are customers?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm thinking like...
Random strangers on the street?
No, even people you know. Parents, uncles, aunts.
No.
Older siblings. Like, we could put people on to all these transitions that they're going to go through.
Why?
What do you mean why? So they're prepared.
Prepared for what?
The experience.
They'll experience it either way.
No, but it's also good knowing.
Why?
On the TikTok, someone's like, I put the post today about like, if they don't give you a counter offer on your date, then they're not interested. Instead of having to fucking learn that after fumbling 5-6 different times talking to girls, you know that now. This is advice people could use ahead of time. It's like, appreciate where you are now, because your body's not going to be able to do the things in the future. So it's like, yeah, you might not feel like going to the gym, but if you go to the gym when you're young, you put on a lot of the muscle. It's a lot easier to maintain when you're older. Why wouldn't you tell that to somebody young? Let them learn.
The
You
difference
just don't want to
is-
help people?
No. The difference you're talking about is the knowledge around dating compared to the knowledge of how your body is going to transition. Those are two different things.
There's still things you just don't know.
Okay.
That everyone's
If you
probably
give them that
gone
advice like, hey, your body's going to get old, you're not going to be able to do anything, it's going to happen either way. But understanding how to date and how to effectively date is different because there is a solution. There's nothing you can do besides take preventative measures.
There you go. Why wouldn't you want to be warned about the things your body's going to go
Because
through ahead
people
of
don't
time?
listen.
Some people do. And the people who follow us like listening to us.
What about the majority? Okay, let me ask you, majority, do they listen or not?
I don't care about the majority. I care about the people who do listen. Wait, you wouldn't warn people? You wouldn't
Warn them?
teach people just for the sake of it?
I mean, if I was in
Like
the
that
business
old
of-
people are telling you don't get old. I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with telling people ahead of time?
There's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't equate to the same thing as like the dating thing because you can actually control that. You can't control getting old. You're just gonna get
No,
old.
but when your body's going through different things or you're experiencing different things as you age, you might not realize everybody goes through it. It makes it a lot more manageable when you realize this isn't just a you thing, that there's just something wrong with you. No, it's just like what people go through.
Everybody goes through that, yes.
No, but they don't know that everybody goes through that.
They
That's
have
the
an
difference.
idea.
No, people don't know. People don't know. That's why cold reading works on people so much.
People
they
don't
think
know.
they're different.
Dude, those are two different topics, man. Those are two
I'm
different
just saying,
things.
this is what's going to happen. Be prepared.
Everybody, you sound like one of those old people now.
I am. I can actually
Just because you have a
impart some
grade?
advice.
You have a grade, that's why?
Yes. It's, I think the badge. You got to have at least one grade before you start giving advice to people.
What happens if I don't get any grades all the way
Do
through?
you think that's going to happen? You want to bet right now?
I didn't say I'm
No,
betting.
let's go.
I said, what if?
$100, you want to take this bet. Come on, don't be stupid.
There's a
Do you have Just
high
for
chance.
Men?
Huh? No?
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Would you ever use it if you had a bunch of grays?
A bunch of grades?
Yeah, like let's say, you get older and you have gray hairs, would you use it?
Like I started pulling off like a salt and pepper look.
No, I mean you use Just for Men. Would you use it to like cover it up or would you embrace it?
I would embrace it. Either that or I'll just shave it all off.
Why? Wait, so you would shave it all off?
Maybe.
So because you wouldn't like the gray hairs or?
It depends. I don't know. I like to switch up my beard just because like this is the only hair I can grow, okay?
But what if someone told you, hey, as you get older, it gets harder and harder to make your beard grow. Would you still reconsider shaving it off? Is that advice you would want to know?
But that's not true.
No. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Old people aren't telling me shit. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, you never know. I'm just
Went
saying, like,
left field on that
we
one.
can give advice to people. What's wrong with that? I mean, you'd shave it off or you'd embrace it. I don't know. I think I would keep it. That'd be dope. I'd put henna in it and everything. I don't know how that would look, but I would experiment with red hairs, your beard.
You don't know.
No, I saw it. It looks dope because he has on his head. I don't know in the beard though what that would look like. I don't know. That'd be pretty dope. So do you have any advice to give younger people? Things, expectations they should have for the future? And know that you are not alone. Other people go through it too.
You'll find out.
Alright. What's wrong with you, man?
It's a
Yeah,
camera.
fucking weird. Dude. You know what? I think you need to do camera practice. So just like take the camera on one of your off days or whatever while you're watching.
Just get used to it? Like
Yeah, get
do
used
a
to it.
vlog?
So
Like
be
a
able
practice
to-
with a vlog?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. It's a lot of work.
So you don't want to be better?
I always want to be better, but I'd rather just do it with
It's a lot of
her.
work to turn on the camera.
Huh? Yeah.
I mean, you turn on the camera at the gym.
Not all the time. I've been lazy lately.
Did you record anything tonight?
My workout was trash.
Oh, yeah, we're not filming it.
I only record the workouts that are pretty good. And most of the time it's going to be squats because like squats are always something that I like to progress in.
Like girls?
Fuck you. Anyways,
What?
No.
They really like legs, dude.
no, the reason why, because I'm trying to reach 3 plates.
What are you at now?
I'm at 275.
You're almost there.
Almost there.
Then what happens after that?
Just maintain that.
You don't want to risk injury or something?
No.
No, why? Someone told you not to go, it's not worth it?
If you're not doing it for competition, if you're not doing it for, like, a sport.
You can get into track cycling. Big legs. Have you seen some of the legs?
Dude,
Crazy.
some of them quads, I was
It's like as big as a person's torso.
Dude,
That's
it's
crazy.
insane.
But then it's like, it's so disproportionate
Yeah,
to their upper
you look deformed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like their lower body took steroids and their upper
Yes.
body just like, no, they're probably on
They look like a dinosaur.
I see it.
Right?
Like a T-Rex leg.
Yes,
Holy
T-Rex
shit.
legs, and then they're like,
Oh, man. But yeah, those are some...
and they dress up that for Halloween.
Dude, it must be so hard. Oh, that's funny. Like in like a green outfit or
Yo,
something.
that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, and they just need the dinosaur. It's perfect.
Exactly. It'd just be a skin tight suit instead.
I mean, they do wear skin-tight suits. That'd be hilarious. And their helmets are like that, too.
Or like the one from Malcolm in the Middle, speed walking.
Yeah. I mean, they're basically that kind of helmets.
Yo.
That'd be... You should try doing that. Just
What,
to see if
speed
you could... No, see if you could get your legs that big.
No, I'm good.
It must be super hard to
The
find
only reason why I
pants.
do legs really is because it helps me burn more calories compared to
That's it?
other workouts. You get a good workout. And I feel like I actually work out. Like it's like a good solid one compared to some of my other workouts where it's just like, all right, okay. And I was lazy. In between sets, I'm watching TikTok videos.
Yeah, I don't know if TikTok's a good thing to have between sets, dude.
It's not, but
At least you showed up, you know?
exactly. Yeah, that's all that matters. Just gotta stay consistent with going. I try to go every day just because I don't lose that habit.
Do you ever show up to the gym and be like, nah, and you just walk out?
No, once I'm there, I know
Yeah,
I have to
stay
at
up.
least spend 30 minutes, at least.
Why? Why do you force yourself to do that? You start
It's not
hating
forcing.
it.
No. I always see it as an opportunity.
I guess, yeah, maybe you like, after walking
You
on
have
the
to-
treadmill,
yeah.
you're like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
it turns
I
into
can
something,
go.
positive. Like at first, it might be like a struggle, but then once you do it consistently, or like if you're working out for a good 10 minutes, then you start feeling it, and you're like, oh, okay,
I got this.
yeah.
This feels okay.
Yeah, and at least I'll get a cardio workout, especially if I'm not feeling it for the whole gym session. I'll just focus on cardio, just Stairmaster, or I'll do elliptical, or I'll do a bicycle.
Lunges are the worst, huh?
I don't do lunges. The only
They're
time
terrible, aren't
the
they?
only time I do lunges is like last time I did lunges was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I was like,
suck, dude.
I was like, fuck.
I don't know how girls do it, man. It's got to be a gender thing. It's got to feel different for them. Because, like, the way we feel when we get a pump in the chest is, like, it actually feels really good.
I think for them it's just because that's the biggest muscle that they can build.
It's the biggest muscle we could build, too.
Yeah, but guys don't care about the ass like that.
I think it's the feeling.
I don't think it's the feeling. I think it's the aesthetic.
Because,
look.
like, they
Because
have a
every-
wound there,
no,
right?
every
And
girl-
so everything down
No, no,
there
no.
probably is, like, feels different.
In my opinion, women believe that the ass is like most guys are ass mans now. Like they
they
want.
think so?
Oh, dude.
Nah, come on. I mean, women do find it surprising when I say I'm a tits guy, but I think
my
that's because
point.
I'm black, not because
No.
you think that's just the...
I think every woman thinks like every guy wants a girl with ass. That's the reason why women are working out.
I mean, you're not choosy when it comes to asses, are you? I mean,
I'm not
how many women have a
choosy.
completely flat butt? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, there's...
Nothing wrong with that, but I mean,
We'll work with anything.
if your ass is flat, I'll help you. I'll build it up.
Yeah, but if they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. So it's just like, they're just accepting their body for how it is.
That's fine, but at the same time, if that shit is bony as hell and you clapping cheeks and that shit
Put a
hurts,
pillow? I
no,
don't know.
hell no.
You can't make it work?
Nope.
If the situation's there, you're not going to just be like, you know what, I'm going to make it work.
If it's completely bony,
Well, how many fucking skeletons have you fucked? Like, come on, man.
I haven't yet. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so what are you talking
I'm just
about?
saying.
You're just talking out of your ass.
I kind of am, but at the same time, what if you did have a girl that you were talking to that was bony as hell, and it was just all bone that you were feeling?
I don't really judge women for their bodies like that. That's my test. Boner or no boner. That's it. You don't need to make it more complicated than that. I don't know this fucking point system. I guess if you want to rank them, which is whatever. But like, as far as like how men actually date, it's binary. Boner or no boner. That's it. You don't look that deep into it, do you? It's like, oh, you know what? If you were a tenth of a point higher, we could totally mess around.
Well, the thing is for guys, it's just like if there's an opportunity, they're not gonna say no.
You never said no?
Not yet.
Ever?
Ever. I might say no after the first time.
After you got a sample.
Exactly, because you gotta try it out real
It's
quick.
like Costco.
Gas sample every dish. You gotta do your rounds.
Ooh. And then how do you let them down? Easy. Or is it like a ghost? It's like, hey, I had a really good time. No, seriously, how do you handle a situation like that? I mean, I don't think guys are just like, you know what? I didn't really enjoy it, but I hope you find what you're looking for. No guy's ever said that.
No, that would crush a woman. That would,
Yeah,
she would
that
commit
would.
suicide at that point.
I guess these days people just ghost everybody. Everybody ghosts everybody.
Some would say that's like the scaredy cat way of doing things, because the thing is that individuals are afraid to speak up and talk about like why it didn't work out or why not. But in the end, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, we're in this ghosting culture. I'll say that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I mean, women can take that because women, I don't think, handle rejection too well.
They don't. Usually the women are the ones that
And they
are
take
doing
it
the
super
rejecting.
personally because they do have big egos when it comes to like
Well, the thing
their
is
ability
like,
to attract men.
well, attract men, and then also their ability to perform sex is like they think it's just like they're all fire.
You want to go there? We can go there. Yeah, you all suck. Like most of you, 90% I would say are like, every now and then you get one who's just like, bruh. I mean, no guy ever tells a girl her head sucks, you know?
I did.
Oh, really?
I won't say it sucks. I just say like, hey, less teeth.
I can't believe you have to say that.
She damn near wanted to murder me.
She what?
Damn near wanted to murder me at that point. Just
For real?
I
That's
mean,
how she felt?
not really at first, but the reaction, and then after that, like, okay, better.
I
better.
guess she
like
wait, no, but she felt some type of way when you said that.
a tad. Like, I mean, I can see in her face's like expression. She didn't say nothing, but I'm just saying you can
She got
see
crushed a little.
just a tad. Just a tad. But the thing is, like, I think if you want to give them good criticism, like, you gotta tell them at the moment. If you tell them after, like, they're just gonna say, like, they're gonna deny it and be like, I had no complaints in the past.
Ladies, if a guy was going down on you and he used teeth, you would have a problem with it. It wouldn't even make any sense.
No, the thing is, that's where the ghosting happens. They're like, oh, that was trash, and then they'll ghost if they can't eat the pussy.
You think so?
Oh, for
That
sure.
happens?
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Because I don't see a woman telling a guy, hey, they're
yeah,
mature
they're
enough.
not gonna
No.
work with a guy to help
Nope.
him get better.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
crazy because it's like there are plenty of quality guys out here who, if they just learned or got a little more practice and
Yeah.
maybe you help them, they
Exactly.
could be the guy. But it's just like that one
Yeah,
thing.
they won't work with a guy. They'll just move on to the next guy.
That's crazy.
They want somebody that already has experience. But then at the same time, they don't want a guy with held body count too. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? How does that make sense?
I don't know, dude. It's like, how's he gonna be good if he hasn't had practice?
Exactly. And if nobody tells him until he works his way up to get in the bodies,
It's crazy, isn't it?
it doesn't add up.
So I guess it's better to just go get that practice in.
And that's why guys are players.
I guess.
Because they gotta practice. Like players, like athletes, they gotta practice.
You're going in and out of this weird zone. I don't know why. Sometimes you're fine, and then sometimes you get too.
Player.
No, I get it. It's not that funny.
I didn't say it was funny. It makes sense. Like they're actual
Actual
like
players.
players.
No, that's
like
why they call them that
athletes.
because it's a game.
It is.
Yeah. All right, that's 11. Make a wish. People do that.
For 11-11?
Yeah.
That was 7-11.
That's funnier. So stupid. Jeez, man. What the fuck? All right, things you should know. Number one, your knees are very important. Cherish them. Here's another tip for the young guys who don't have a lot of experience with women. The vajayjay is a lot lower than you think it is. It's actually more like underneath them. When you're wondering why you're not finding anything, go a little lower. Another tip. Secret to baking good cookies, taking them out of the oven before they look like they're done. If they look like they're done in the oven, you burnt them. Take them out. Season's changing. It's getting warmer. Here's another thing you should know. It's about ceiling fans. There is a switch on these fans to reverse the direction. So you want the ceiling to spin counterclockwise in the summer, so actually pushing air down. And then in winter, you want it spinning in the opposite direction to lightly push the hot air around the room. Adult tip. And lastly, the proper way to make a PB&J sandwich, you start with the peanut butter on the bread first. Use that same utensil on the jelly. One less thing to wash. Come on. Do you have any advice for people?
Don't get sucked into TikTok. Dude, I finally deleted it from my phone.
You did that before too.
I know.